Well, good morning and welcome to an absolutely beautiful, what I'm going to call summer day, even though it's technically still spring. As you can see here, we are at a beautiful new beach clean location. I've actually never been here, and I found this place just kind of skulking around on Google satellite view, kind of buzzed the other night. And the reason why I picked this spot is because it's actually in a bay across a river from a golf course. And if you've watched any of my previous beach clean videos, you know that I've been deep in the tennis ball beach cleaning mania. So you might want to go back and check those out if you haven't already. But one of the big comments I got on those videos was that people were surprised I was finding tennis balls, but they pointed out that they often find golf balls. And I very rarely find golf balls. I find them once in a while, but not in nearly the degree that I find tennis balls. So I'm curious, if I go to an area where I know there's a golf course on the water, if that will be a different story, because it certainly is a different story with tennis balls and tennis courts and that sort of stuff. So anyways, we're going to walk along the inside of this absolutely beautiful bay and see what we find. I already see a wrapper, so there's unfortunately always trash, but yeah, we'll enjoy some sights along the way, maybe some bird watching, hopefully more nature than trash. You just never know with these new locations. It could be totally trashed, it could be totally clean, but that's part of the fun, that's part of the exploration, and that's why we're out here. So get your trash pickers, your bags, all that good stuff, sunscreen up, and come enjoy the scenes with me. We get our first balloon, which obviously might not have started here, but balloons can fly, but they can't hide from beach cleaners. So there's a start. So no golf balls yet, and we're across from what I think is the golf course, but we are finding other stuff like shotgun shells. So we'll keep picking up. Oop. That's going in the back. Don't know if you guys can see, but be warned, there is corona at this beach. So yeah, still no golf balls, but as you can see, there are quite a lot of these kind of like fire pity areas, which I think are kind of illegal here. I don't think you're allowed to just have open fires on this beach, but of course, if you're 18 years old or whatever and having fun with your friends, it's probably going to happen anyways. So unfortunately, where that leads to is, I think, a lot of the wrappers and crushed beer bottles and cans that we're finding. So still trash to pick up. Again, relatively not that bad, but I think we'll still get a full bag if we go around the other way in this bay. So let's keep walking. Well, that was quite a nice adventure hike in a new area. Like I said, you know, I really did think that we would find some golf balls here, but we weren't actually able to get to the full side facing the golf course across the river. And now that I think about it, it makes sense that on the river side that has the golf course, which is opposite from us, if there are balls, maybe that's where they're ending up and sinking. But we're going to keep looking for them in other spots. But still, we were able to get close to a full bag here today of just other trash, and I guess that speaks to the larger problem of trash moving around in general. And like I said as well, typically these county parks are pretty well maintained, but you still have people coming and kids partying and stuff washing up from other places, which is apparent by some of this diversity of trash, such as shotgun shells, which we found a few of these. And obviously, I don't think anybody's hunting here, but shotgun shell goes off in wetlands miles away, goes with the tide, gets buried here, and over time that stuff all builds up. And of course, people leaving behind what luckily are some recyclables like plastic water bottles, beer cans, people leaving their Corona all over the place up in here. And things that are just erroneously left behind, I think, like clothing, socks, I don't know, evidence perhaps. But these are often made with all sorts of plastic fibers, nylons, again, synthetic stuff that is, I mean, maybe there's some rubber and cloth in here, but more and more a lot of this stuff is just all plastic, or all breaks down into plastics. And as you can see, some of this stuff is quite ancient. I mean, this cup is probably many summers old. So yeah, much cleaner than a lot of other spots we've scouted out previously, which is good. I mean, I always say when people ask me what is the sort of the future hope, and it's that eventually beach cleans become more like this, where a lot of the stuff you find is kind of pretty ancient, and that tells us something about our past maybe, or hopefully one day it will tell us something about our past. But I hope one day, years down the line, as hopefully there's more cleaning efforts, and I think there are in general, that we start to find more rare stuff like this that's much, much older, but still plenty of fresh stuff washing up. Even, I guess, what's technically medical waste, you know, medicine containers, that sort of thing, wrappers. So there's still plenty more to clean, and like I said, I'm going to continue to scout local areas, particularly by waterfront golf courses, because I've talked to other people on YouTube, Reddit, Instagram, and they all say that they find a ton of golf balls in certain areas. So I'm convinced that they're out there, and that's actually, if you, again, go back to my tennis ball beach clean videos, one of the things that Wilson Sporting Goods, who has really helped in at least the tennis ball beach clean efforts by sending me recycle bins free of charge, they even reached out and they said that they want to know more about marine pollution regarding golf balls. So I kind of have to go try to find some, I feel like. So there's probably going to be more about that coming up in upcoming videos, like I said. But even if we don't find golf balls like today, there's plenty of other strange waste out here to pick up, and it's good because, again, all this stuff breaks down eventually into more microplastics. So anyways, that's pretty much our adventure for today. I'm going to go relax at the there's a local brewery up the road, and I think I mentioned I did some buzzed reconnaissance last night, and I think it's probably a good idea to just keep going with that vibe to help me recover. So I'm gonna go treat myself to a nice cold brew, because it is quite warm out today. Beautiful. Cannot ask for better beach clean weather than this, but you gotta relax and enjoy yourself, and I hope you guys enjoy some of these nature scenes too. So if you like all this stuff and finding strange, bizarre trash finds and talking about them, definitely subscribe, like, all that good stuff. I love just talking to people who find stuff on their own or have questions about the stuff I find. That's how Wilson Sporting Goods found my content and reached out to me. So the more people who watch and share, the better. So until next time, thanks for joining us on this awesome nature hike with a little bit of trash, and we'll be out there again next week to find more. So until then, stay safe, be well, clean well, and hope to see you on the beach.